Please, if you are visiting my YouTube channel for the first time, subscribe with us and turn on your notification button. Hello Biafrans, welcome to Magnetic Gist TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone, your location, and wherever you are watching us from. Today being the first day of July 2026. Happy new month to each and every one of you, my brothers and sisters out there. Yes, sir. Today we are bringing this good news to you all. Oh yes, Igbo youths are no longer playing concerning these Fulani herdsmen threats. Igbo youths are working together. Every community in Igbo youths are working together. Thanks to all those that are speaking out, Nonso Nkwa and the rest of them that has been calling Igbo youths to come out and join forces to fight these Fulani herdsmen, bandits, threats, and they are already doing it. Now, this is Ideato South in Imo State. All the security personnel, they all come together. They came together, all of them, with the youths. They all join hands together. And Konya were ndị ji mma were temma ndị ji egbe bute egbe. Ndị jikwa na bute okwute nke ọbụla onye ma eme o were ya pụta. Were ya wee na-akpagharị n'obodo wee na-ekombu all their forests. Na-ekombu in search of Fulani bandits. Let me tell you, prevention is better than cure. Yet, when can one Fulani bandits going at the moment. For some places, not all the whole of Igbo land, but this thing they are doing will scare them away to enter. I'm telling you. All because of any shaking. Are they shaky? But some of them will come and camp for months, spy before they will start carrying out their activities. But thank God today that Igbo youths are already on that.
Don't worry yourself. We'll show you get there. Eh? No worry, we'll get them. Don't worry. Yeah, buddy. Afua. Next time, but it must be what you work by. Don't worry yourself. We'll show you get there. Eh? No worry, we'll get them. Don't worry. Yeah, buddy. Afua. Next time, but it must be what you work by. Information got to us in Sabadausa. I carry my voice. Yeah, and the information of Evans. The information about the house of Villama. About them here. The women and I hope. No, my personally daddy, everybody. You remain at home. Now, I want what the hell more. No, that's what happened. And what happened? This guy said, no, I can't have. I know my colonel, but you might have never cut it off. She might have one away. The women and I'm more happy. Yes, I'm better one affair. But I know what cut it on the now. The bag of Cobacadogo. I guess you're ready to go Cobacadogo. Why are you going to I am equal to equal? One of my time, what the very bad you, what the very bad bassa, none about cut off, what the very bad.
Okay. No, do you to Omohiobama. Oh, and then don't know. Hidrokem Babale. Nacho, Dojo was a parano, but the chocolate chavo. Ilanya Heshilo Mohe. Guy Moheli de Nebahu. She for Nabo. Junction. Galagalaje. Therefore, came by 12 a.m. Abale. Chineke no yere.
Ndacha no mo bomu obodo na abata anyhow. Enwere information na enwe ndị buka na wee bata obodo a. Wee bata na ogwu mmiri oke ndị ume obom na osina. Wee maba na nnukwu ọhịa a na-akpọ ogwugwu mmiri. Ebe ị ga-ahụcha ihe ha dosara ha ji anụ Mazi machine. Ụmụ okorobịa ume obom wee nwee idea na enwe ndị batara ebe a. Okorobịa ume obom niile wee gbaa war today. Wee lee ambush onye ọbụla baa n'ime ọhịa sị ka amara ndị bụ ndị a. Onye mere ume obom ji wee pụta n'ụbọchị taa. Wee were mma sịsachie ebe a niile. Wee baa ọhịa. Senior brother ugo ebe n'aja. Intercontinental Bank. Ihe ahụ ndị ume obom ndị obodo ji wee biri. Ụmụ okorobịa ume obom sị ka anyị pụta n'ụbọchị taa bịa mara ihe na-emenụ. Yes, ada eme n'ume obom. Ume obom na-akwado ihe ọma. And ume obom na-eme nwanne. Ana m ekwu ya oge ọbụla. Obodo a na-eme nwanne. Ihe na-eme n'ogwugwuru mmiri. And anyị hụchakwa 2x2 ha dosakwara ha ga-eji wee na-anapụ ndị mmadụ machine. Kemgbe abalị kele ambush n'ime ọhịa wee na-achọ ndị ahụ enweta ha. Agwara m unu ume obom awụrụ ebe a na-abata enyi ha asịkwa gị were onye ọjọọ ịkrọs ebe a na ebe ị na-agazi iwe osina dịka nsi wee gwu na onye ọbụla na-abịa ume obom bifo gị krọs ume obom ị ya asa mmiri ọ ka obodo a si dị ya. Okay.
Onye ji anya ahụla n'ihe a na-eme.
Yes.
Anaghị design ọla design kama na ihe ọma na-anya afọ onye ka a jụrụ gị n'ebe ahụ echi asa ahụ echi ya bụ omemma na-emere onwe ya.
Yes.
The Okada riders n'ụmụ obom ndị na-ahụkawa ihe ọjọọ na-eme here who ha make remove today report so na ha chọrọ ịga eme clean up and them permit has the youth presidents.
Yeah.
Ha ga-akwanụ ga mee the clean up and n'elu ya ka anyị nọkịta na ka open all the flexes ebe ahụ ndị agha na-ada nọ.
Yeah.
Target ndị motor target ndị machine.
Yeah.
I recover a lot of 2x2 osisi nke ha na-eji aka onye nọ na machine.
Okay.
Onye ahụ adapụ enwe ike nara ya machine. So those things recover chakwara ya here. Ma iron and other things. So akụkọ akwụkwọ ndị boys nke meziri aji decide ọka abịa movement out today bụ ihe ahụrụ.
Yes.
By ụmụ ntọrọtọrọ okorobịa ndị pụtara ihe ganye n'ime ọhịa ha etres ọgwa ha bata enweta ha. The thing now warrant us to say ka open go up this ogwuru n'ilu.
Yes.
Ekwe nke dịrị anyị asị mmadụ ka Chukwu merie nke dịrị ya na asị Chineke. That is why we are here today. So ana m eji ohere wee na-ekele ụmụ okorobịa ba ndị nke na-agba ọkada n'ori Imo bụ kwana ndị ji anya ha ahụchara atịnotu ha si mapụ outside. N'agbanyeghị na taa awa ori Imo bụ mbọsị ha hapụrụ ihe niile gbatara mgbata ego ha ga-agbata today.
Yes.
To make sure na emere ka ebe a dị mma. Asị Chukwu gọzie ha. Thank you very much, my good brother.
Yeah.
Kudos to this our brother who made out time to visit this village to take video of this event. Kudos to you, our brother. Jisike Chukwu ya agọzi gị maka na ihe a na-eme adọrọ izi. Asị na ọnụrụ ube nwanne agbala ọsọ. Ọ ya bụ ihe mere na this video. I wee bịa take a record of the event that is going on here in this village. Although it's kwanokwa ben na iko okwa ko need related to the village anyway. Well, thank you. Yes, you. The Yoruba people are also trying their own best. You know, they captured these Fulani herdsmen in their forest and they were interrogating them. They are emulating, at least it is a wake-up call. They have woke up. Thank God for them. Yes, sir. Thank God for them. They have already woke up.
ẹ bá kó ogbẹ síbẹ̀ ẹ̀rí gbogbo oògùn tó ń dè mọ́ oògùn tó ń dè mọ́ olórí burúkú oògùn tó ń lò tó ń mú náà rèé o.
àwọn ilé ìlàmú ní tí alọ́nugbọ́n fún wa pé gẹ́ nìkan lápá lánàá so àwọn ìlàmú ló gbó nígbà tí ẹnu gbó àbá olórí burúkú eléyìí péjú yìí eléyìí ló ẹ kó wa inú gbó ó dẹ̀ sáwọn alọ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n pàtó ọlọ́run ṣe àmọ́ olórí ẹlẹ́wájú express máa ní sọlísìn náà gbókè nígbìn ní nẹ́lẹ́yìn nílùú bàbá wa gangan tí mú àwọn eléyìí láwọn ń bọ̀lá láti àkùngbá àkókò ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ oògùn rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn síwájú àtọ̀bẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ oògùn jáde àtọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ oògùn àtọ̀bẹ́ àti àmà lábọ́láwọ̀ wọn so à ń bí àsìkò yí àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ bàbá sí Sunday Igboho àfi ń bẹ bàbá lérè pé ọbẹ̀ dà ọbẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ìdẹ̀bí ọbẹ̀ wọn dà ọbẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ bọ̀ sí wọn lọ́jọ́ jù náà àwọn gbẹ́dà wá àwọn fi àsìkò yìí àwọn bàbá sí Sunday Igboho pé níbo ni ká kó wọn lọ nítorí kó wọn lọ pé káwọn kọ́ síjọ́ ni àbí bóò ni olùfàsìkò béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn àwọn lélẹ́yìí àwọn bòròró bandits eléyìí ló yìnbọn sí wa nínú gbọ́lẹ̀ kan olóyìn ní báyìí so ìbá kó wọn lọ kí à ń fi àsìkò yìí rọ bàbá sí Sunday Igboho kan sọ fún wa nínú ilé àwọn ọmọ ìlú ẹkùn lábẹ́ àbá comrade yàrá kọmọ láti wà ní Ọ̀ṣun State Olúọmọ Awórò tí mo jẹ́ lára àwọn kọmọ láti ẹ̀ tí mo jẹ́ wọn bíbí ilẹ̀ sí Kwara State iṣẹ́ ìní ọ̀gá mi ní kí wọ́n ṣe lé àwọn Olúọmọ Awórò pé kí n lọ fọ ilé mi mọ́ ṣùgbọ́n adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run lónìí báyìí pé Nàìjíríà jẹ́ sí eré. eléyìí sọmọ àlọ́wọ́ nínú gbó ìgbàdá wọn jáde àwọn ìlà ọkọ mú so ìgbàdá sáà mú wọn àtúntà àwọn ilé náà wọn náà wọn lọ kára gbogbo wọn pátá bòrò ni wọn jẹka yẹ kò bẹ àwọn bòrò ni wọn bòrò pọ́npẹ́lẹ́ ni gbogbo wọn báyìí ìlú ẹkùn àwọn ìgbójú sókè eléyìí ló sọmọ àwọn nínú gbó mọ̀sádé pọ́ọ̀tì yẹ àjọyà mọ̀sádé pọ́ọ̀tì yẹ eléyìí tó máa ń gbólé léyìí tó sọ máa ń gbólé alùpàlà express so adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ lẹ́ Yorùbá adúpẹ́ alálẹ̀ Yorùbá ìpè ọwọ́ àtẹ̀wọ̀n ọwọ́ ìròyìn ẹkùn security network ẹ̀rọ bàbá Agusi Sunday Igboho òòsà kí bàbá pẹ́ o ọwọ́ àti tẹ gbogbo wọn báyìí lójú ọ̀nà àwọn ọmọ rẹ kùn ní orúkọ tèmi ní kọmọdáǹtì àdéhùn ìmáyọ̀wá tí mo jẹ́ kọmọdáǹtì lẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀ local government tí mo jẹ́ ọmọ bíbí ìsọ̀lùsìn àwọn ilé àwọn kìnnà àwọn bandits ilé tọ́wọ́ tó wọn.
So, but there's a very funny thing that happened when our brothers in the southeast, Igbo guys, Igbo vigilante, where they were doing their normal security checkpoint. This one is in Owerri West, This is to tell you that if this story is actually true, because I have heard it from Nonso Unkwa and some other platforms, if this story is actually true, then believe me that whatever kidnapping, both herdsmen or whatsoever kidnapping happening in Southeast, there are prominent Igbo people that are behind it. How can a security vigilante guy went into the forest, risk his life, and fight against Fulani herdsmen and rescue the victims that were kidnapped, only for the police to return back and collect those guns and arrest those vigilante guys? Wonder shall never cease you. Listen to our brother here as he explained it in this video.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeal court get a new date. Same thing with Mazi Sam Ekpa. The same month, that is when they are having their appeal court case, their hearing is same day, the same month but different dates. That is what is currently trending. Another issue that is currently trending that is so surprising to people is that vigilante went into the bush in Imo State. This thing happened in Imo State, in one particular local government in Imo State. Police, they went to comfort this Fulani herdsmen that is finding people, kidnapping people in eastern part of Nigeria, mostly at Imo State currently. This thing happened at Imo State. The next thing that we heard that police is arresting them for apprehending the kidnappers. I was like surprised. Not that they acquired the kidnappers, they not acquired the kidnappers. They went into the bush, rescue those that were kidnapped, rescue a lot of persons. Then they not even find the kidnappers. They heard the kidnappers. The next thing we heard that police is arresting the vigilante people that went into the bush to comfort the herdsmen, that the Fulani herdsmen that is kidnapping a lot of people. So this is my question here. Why is the police arresting the vigilante that volunteered themselves to enter the bush to rescue their own people? If it is in the northerners, will they arrest those people? This is why I'm asking that this thing is being planned, because there was a time I reported in this page that they are now importing the Fulani herdsmen down to the eastern part of Nigeria to commit havoc, atrocities, and commit everything. At the end of the day, they will not tag them as ECN. Now that their role has been exposed, now the police now are now going after them for going to the bush. Why are they going after them? In fact, I will drop the source of my information on the comment section of this video, so you can go through it and see what is going on. And that thing again about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like I've been saying, even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have gotten the appeal court date for the hearing, on that thing is that they still insist on dialogue, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should accept dialogue. That is the only way. That the Biafran flag will not be condoned. They will not give. In fact, a lot of things is going on that I will not say here. I don't want the video to be longer than this. Share the video, comment on the video. May God bless you all.
Biafrans and brothers and sisters, this guy reminded VDM of what he said. VDM, in one of his broadcasts or video posts, said that the insecurity happening in Southeast is caused by Ipob and ESN. I don't know what else to say, but this our brother here has replied to VDM. Listen to him to hear what he said.
Very dark man. I'm among the people that love you genuinely in this country. I believe in your vision 100%. I'm a strong Rate member. But I want to correct you on some certain things. After watching your video, where you are addressing the issue of insecurity and the people, organization benefiting from the insecurity, you included IPOB and ESN. And according to you, you said that whenever they mention IPOB, what comes into people's mind is Ojukwu. But that's not true. Because Ojukwu did not form IPOB. IPOB was initiated by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So whenever you mention IPOB, what comes into people's mind is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Me, I don't know the reason why you don't like mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on your videos. Since this issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been going on, you only mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on your video one or twice. Even when all these things that he had predicted had been happening, a lot of people are posting his videos. He never talked about him. Like I said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the face of IPOB. He founded IPOB, the Indigenous People of Biafra, 2012. So whenever you talk about IPOB, who comes into your mind is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not Ojukwu. The only way Ojukwu will come into your mind is whenever you are talking about Biafra civil war with Nigeria. Biafra declaration, that's when Ojukwu will come into your mind, not when you talk about Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, no. And I don't know the reason why you included IPOB stroke ESN as organization benefiting from this insecurity. I can assure you that the only organization that means well for everybody in this country is IPOB. And this IPOB is not just organization. These are tribe. The Indigenous People of Biafra is tribe. In as much as you are Igbo, automatically you are a member of IPOB. You cannot say otherwise. Automatically you are a member of IPOB. And I also want to correct this impression that you have about them, because I don't know the reason why you are using them to address the issue of insecurity that is going on in this country. I want to correct that impression about you thinking that IPOBs are benefiting from insecurity that is going on in this country. That's just a lie. IPOBs are not working with any politician. They are not working with any terrorist group in this country. Anybody that you see that is answering IPOB working with politician or terrorist group in this country, just know that that person is saboteur. Now sabotage. That's just the fact. IPOB are people that have pure mind. People that want to see me and you prosper in this country. People that want to see me and you have a good life. A standard of living in this country is IPOB, the Indigenous People of Biafra, founded by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, 2012. And the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu initiated ESN, Eastern Security Network, is to protect the southeast part of the country against all these Fulani herdsmen. Because me and you know that Fulani herdsmen are the originator of insecurity going on in this country. We used to see them everywhere. We used to see them every day. They are the cause of insecurity. We know that kidnapping and everything have been going on since. But Fulani herdsmen are the originator of insecurity in this country. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw this thing. Far back, he saw it. That's the reason why he initiated Eastern Security Network, to protect eastern part of the country, all these Fulani herdsmen. So please, I don't know the reason why you use them as reference in this in this issue of insecurity. I don't really know why, but like I said, I'm just saying all these things from place of love. I love you so much. I love your vision, but that mindset you have about IPOB is not true. IPOB are good people that have good intention in this country. Thank you.
Brothers and sisters, now our brother here is also thanking Mazi General Sabuja for speaking up for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for identifying that he is an Igbo guy. Listen to him to hear what he said.
According to former Niger Delta militant Asa Abuja, he said, "Every day I pray for Aya to come in Nigeria so that Biafra can be actualized. Just yesterday, 26th of June 2026, 18 bandits were caught in Imo State with 18 AK-47, but all of them were just allowed to go freely inside the forest." Did you hear that? Asa Abuja said that on 26th of June 2026, 18 bandits were caught with 18 AK-47 in Akwa Ibom State, but they were all allowed to go freely. This is funny, but let me tell you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw sitting down, if you like, Clam Iroko tree or Manti Kilimanjaro or the tallest building on this earth, you will never see it. Now, do you agree with what Asa Abuja said, that every day he prays that Aya or Gogadan and Nigeria, so that Biafra can be actualized, and then everybody should go to their own separate ways? What is your own take on this? But this is shocking. You know, if you are from Akwa Ibom State, you have heard it now when Asa Abuja is crying that 18 bandits with 18 AK-47 were caught in Akwa Ibom State, but they were not arrested. They were not taken to the police custody, but they were allowed to go freely inside the forest, which is at the bush. That means they are still walking freely inside the bush. They are still moving around with those weapons. They are still moving around with those Egbe. Very soon now, there will be attack somewhere in those places. Agebusi send them mad. By that time, they will start calling on the security. You better prepare yourself and defend yourself. Government is not coming to defend you. As Abuja is screaming and shouting today, nobody go feel pay attention. Now, when the thing don't hit all of una, now they will go understand what this man they cry today. What is the thought of the comment section? Peace and love.
Our brother here is also saying the same thing concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Igbos plight in Nigeria. He referred us to Israelites when they were in captivity. Listen to him to hear what he said in this video.
Kanu, how he was treated by the DSS, I shedded more tears. When he said that Igbo's matters are different, I started increasing my tears. That podcast lasted over 2 hours. He was revealing nothing but the truth. Let me tell you something that you don't know as far as Igbos is concerned in Nigeria. There is something that you should know. Pay attention. He said that it was through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was the first time in Nigeria where they got letter of remanding without the court sitting. Court did not sit to remand Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he was discharged and acquitted. The DSS said no. Is it true that Igbos have been marginalized in Nigeria? Oh, they will say, hey, you are saying the message of hate. The message, you are spreading hate within Nigerians. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, and there we led. We were there when we remember the Zion. That is where the wicked carry us in captivity and requires from us a song. This was the Israelite talking. How can we sing the love song in a strange land? That was what the Israelites were asking. Because the enemies are now making mockery of them. You release the bandits, you release the Boko Haram and tag them repented. When it comes to an Igbo man, you keep them even when they did not committed what you sentenced them for. Today, saying that these people we are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we are discharged and acquitted, you still keep them there. You kept them there. You did not obey the court order. What exactly is working in the constitution of Nigeria? Boko Haram, we are not given these people we are not discharged and acquitted. These people we are sentenced to prison. You went down there and bring them out. So how can the Igbo sing the love song in a strange land of Nigeria? If I may ask. I did not want to believe that Igbos are being marginalized. I did not want to believe that so many years ago. Even when you are talking that to me, you become my enemy automatically. I will see you as somebody who is coming to sow discord. But now, of what benefit, of what doubt again will I give? What percentage of that remain? Because you have done it. You tagged these people, repented, and freed them. You negotiated with the bandit, the ones with AK-47, the one that you can see. Yet somebody you did not see anything in his hand. Only bosses and the tools he used to make brokers in London. You see, you use him against him. Is it not the captivity that Israelites were in the land of Egypt? In the land of Babylon? Is it not that is it not that captivity? Of what captivity again are you looking for? This is the captivity that Israelites passed through in the land of Egypt. The same captivity That is the captivity, because you want them to be singing. You want them to be suffering and be smiling. You want the Igbos to be suffering and be smiling. When Igbo man won as the president of Nigeria, you deny it to them. Since the history of Nigeria, it seems that what they said about the Igbos, that they can never take the power, it is true. Of what doubt again? What percentage of that will I use again? Because everything that concerns the Igbos as far as Nigeria is concerned, it is different, going different. It is taking a different shape. Sunday Igboho is free walking in the streets. He is free. Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. Somebody that doesn't even have any crime. You knew. So many judges surrendered. They stopped the case. They couldn't continue because they have seen the truth. DSS said no through the federal government. Rule of law is no longer working. Because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you had a new law. The power to remand somebody even when that person is being discharged and acquitted. That is to tell you that the judiciary is useless. Nobody to speak for us, both in the Senate and the House of Representatives. Nobody. We are really in captivity, just like the Israelites was during their days. I shed more tears. If you are an Igbo person, you need to shed more tears. It is becoming too much. We need to shed the tears.
Our brother here is also saying that whatever that is happening right now is not the only fight for Igbos. That every region, most especially South Niger Delta, that they have to join hands together with their brothers Igbos to make sure that they rescue themselves from Nigeria and to stop all these things that is happening, which is not supposed to happen if government has stepped up to their work.
Any Igbo man who is happy that Nnamdi Kanu has been sentenced to life imprisonment is a fool. And God will punish that person. Also, the gods of the Igbo land, the ancestors, the deities, will also frustrate that person because that person never liked good. And that person never liked freedom. Never want good life. Also, in Niger Delta, as an Ijaw man, you stand up laughing, happy that Nnamdi Kanu has been sentenced to life imprisonment. You are a fool. And the gods of the Ijaw land will fight against, will punish you. Also the Almighty God. The same as in Ishekiri, Orobo, in Edo. Because this man never fought for only his people, the Igbos. The battle is for everybody. If today the Igbos free, we all are free. What kind of a life are we living as a Nigerians? Look at the life we are living in Niger Delta. We are living like a slave in our own father's land, mother's land. As an Niger Delta youth, Niger Delta man. We can't talk. We can't fight for our right. Now God sent a man that is freely with his heart, that is ready to fight for us, make things easier for us. Some of us are happy that they have sentenced him to life imprisonment. Shame on those people. Even this man, this fight is fighting. He's fighting for also the Hausas. Because millions of Hausas are marginalized. They never allow them to express Western education, to know good thing, to be civilized, including some Yorubas too. They never know. So anybody who is against this man in this country also is happy that he has finally, they have finally sentenced him to life imprisonment. I'm still repeating it. That person is a fool. And the gods of the land will never forgive those people that are happy, also involved for his arrest. Also, Omotosho will suffer for him to sentence this man that is even fighting for him to life imprisonment. If you are not spiritually inclined, you will not know what is going on. But with that are spiritually inclined, we've seen that man, the liberation of the Igbos, the Biafrans, is the day the Ijaws, the Niger Delta, also will be liberated from the hands of these so-called slave masters, called the Fulanis, that have occupied, taking all our resources to themselves. So in the name of federal government, I pray God and our ancestors to continue to keep this man, because he's the only agitator we have in this country, except in nobody. And
thank you, dear friends. Thank you, everyone watching this video. Remember to subscribe with us, Magnetic Dix TV, for we remain the best. Let us interact in our comment section. We all love you. Bye. Share this video. Remember, peace above every other thing.